One of the big things that affects my ability to write every day is whether or not I actually did what I consider to be my foundational habits in the morning. Hi, my name is Dawn Dalton. I am a freelance writer and an author, and I'm still working on rebuilding my good habits. One of the things I talked about in my monthly check-in with my goals is how I'm working towards getting my daily habits to be better than they were. One of the big things that I fell off doing while I was focusing so hard on my writing was all of the daily habits that kind of keep me moving and feeling good. And getting back to that is a lot harder than I feel like it should be. And a big part of that is my morning routine and my evening routine. I do like to sort of bookend my day with good solid habits, and those are the two things that I am focusing on for this month, as well as trying to get as many of the other habits in line as possible. Now, when I say my morning routine, that counts as one habit, even though there are so many moving parts to the routine itself. And it has evolved over the years and is now something that I will go back to and double check to make sure that everything is still doing what it's supposed to do. Now, in my morning routine, I will go upstairs and make myself a cup of coffee. While my coffee is brewing, I will do 10 incline push-ups off of the counter, 25 squats. Those are usually plie squats, or as close to plie squats as I can get, and 10 leg lifts. Now, all of this is just to get my body moving, kind of keep everything limber and double check that I don't have any extra pains. When I come back downstairs with my breakfast, I will do my Duolingo and journal in my planner, which is usually just a couple sentences of either how I'm feeling that morning, something that happened the day before, something I'm looking forward to. It's just getting my brain moving and thinking with a pen in my hand. I will also read a self-help or craft book, either a chapter or a section that was mostly made to make it so that I could actually get through all of the craft books that are sitting next to my desk. And then I meditate and I take my vitamins, and then I do a 30-second plank. And that is my morning routine. There is nothing super hard about it, but it's an all or nothing thing in my daily planner where either I completed everything in my morning routine or I didn't. And this is such a big habit for me that my day feels off if I don't complete everything. I feel like I'm waiting to get something accomplished. And it can throw off my entire day really quick. To the point where there have been days where I'm like, something's wrong, something's wrong, something's wrong. I will check my Habitica, which tracks my habit, and go, oh, that's because I missed this part of my day. If I can get to it right that second, I will, just so I can sort of close that loop and get it off of my brain. Now, in contrast, my evening routine is way simpler than my morning routine. My evening routine is literally, I have to floss and brush my teeth and wash my face and take my allergy meds if I need to. And that's it. It's just basically there to tell my brain that it's time to wind down, start reading my book, and go to sleep. And doing these 2 routines and completing them also kind of kicks off that response of, okay, I did something. Now I can move on to the next thing on my list. And it also is sort of a trigger for other habits. So while I'm finishing up my plank, I might as well roll over, do my crunches, and then do my splits. Or, you know, okay, now that my brain is awake and has taken in information and has journaled, now I can write a page or 2 or type up this section of this book, or while we're driving to work, we can start thinking about this next scene so that by the time I get to my desk in the evening, I have the ability to write it. And I think that that's honestly one of the biggest, most important parts of me completing as much writing as I have, is the fact that I have put into place very specific, like, this is why I'm doing this, this is why I'm doing that. And it's made it so that I'm not just kind of scattershot everywhere, and instead just, okay, I'm doing this for this reason, and now that that's done, now I can do this next thing. And while it's a double-edged sword in that if I don't complete my morning routine, it feels like I can't complete anything else, it also makes it so that I am moving forward with physical and mental goals that otherwise I wouldn't be completing. If you've been enjoying watching me work through all of my goals and learn new things, be sure to feed the algorithm, boop that like button, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.